Let's be real for a second. You've got a mountain of incredible research, articles, notes, data, but trying to turn all of that into a video that people actually want to watch, that feels like a huge, almost impossible task. It doesn't matter if you're a student or a pro, just bridging that gap from text to screen is a massive challenge. And you've probably felt that frustration, right? You've got all this amazing information, but then you have to synthesize it, write a script, create visuals. I mean, that's basically a full-time job on its own. So all that great content just sits there, locked away in folders and documents. But what if an AI could step in and be your personal video producer? I'm talking about an AI that could digest your entire research folder, actually understand it, and then automatically spin up a fully narrated video with custom visuals. And get this, what if it was completely free? Well, this isn't science fiction anymore. This is a brand new feature from Google that honestly could completely change how we all share what we know. It really is a whole new way to think about presenting your work. So what is it exactly? It's a new feature inside Google's Notebook LM, and it's called Video Overview. And here's the key part that makes it so different. It synthesizes all the documents you put into your research notebook. It's not just summarizing one file, it's looking at the entire context of your project. And this right here is the fundamental difference. You see, most other AI tools, they work off a single prompt or maybe one file you upload. Notebook LM is playing a totally different game. It reads everything, all your sources, and builds one single coherent story from the whole collection. That's the game changer. Okay, so how do you actually use this thing? You might be thinking something this powerful has to be complicated, but really, the process is incredibly simple. Let me just walk you through it real quick. The whole process couldn't be easier. You just gather up your sources, drop them in a notebook, click one button, and then you just let the AI do all the heavy lifting. In just a few moments, boom, you've got a finished video ready to share. All the hard stuff is handled behind the scenes, and the quality of what it spits out is genuinely impressive. Just listen to this little snippet from a script the AI generated in a demo. It sounds so natural and engaging, right? It even introduces itself as the explainer. It's clean, it's clear, and it was made in literally minutes. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. You're not just stuck with whatever first draft the AI gives you. You actually have the power to guide it, to really fine-tune the video for exactly who you're trying to reach. Let's dig into how that works. This is where you really get to take the wheel. So instead of just accepting that default summary, you can nudge the AI to make sure that final video hits your target and serves your exact goal. And there are two main levers you can pull here. First, the audience. You can tell it, hey, make this for a fellow expert or make this for a total beginner. The AI will adjust its tone and how deep it goes. Second, you can give it a specific topic. You can say, hey, out of all this research, I only want you to focus on this one theme. It's incredibly powerful. So let's zoom out. Why is a tool like this such a big deal? Well, because it puts the power of a video production team in pretty much everyone's hands. Just stop and think about the possibilities this unlocks. I mean, the uses here are so practical. Imagine taking a whole semester's worth of dense class notes and turning them into a personalized video study guide. Or taking hours of meeting transcripts and turning them into a 5-minute video summary for your team. Suddenly, the bottleneck isn't the tedious work of making the thing, it's all about the quality of your ideas. So let's just put it all together. It's free to use, it's incredibly powerful, and it works surprisingly well right out of the box. A combination like that is pretty much guaranteed to shake things up. Of course, no tool is perfect, and it's important to be honest about that. There is one big limitation right now. As it stands, Notebook LM can't look at images or charts in your documents and use those as a reference for the video's visuals. The visuals it creates are new, but they aren't based on, say, a specific graph you uploaded. That's definitely a key thing for them to work on. And all of this brings us to the really big question. Today, an AI can be your video producer. That's a massive leap. But it really makes you wonder, what's next? What happens when this level of automation becomes the new normal for how you work, how you learn, how you share ideas? That's something we're all going to have to think about.